Hey, how's it going, YouTube? Today I'm going to show you how to hold your drumsticks. I know it sounds very simple, but without this knowledge, you're going to struggle keeping time and also doing rolls or basic rudiments. So we want to make sure that we set the foundation right the first time so you don't pick up any bad habits. So the first thing that I would suggest you do is relax your index and your thumb on the drumstick, about maybe a quarter way up the stick here, and we want to give it a bounce and just let it kind of float on the pad. Now we're going to move our fingers up a little bit on the stick, and what we're going to do is we're going to look for the best bounce. The further up the stick I go, we don't get any bounce. And now I'm going to go down the stick. You see you got a little bit more bounce there. And I feel like that's going to be the best place to bounce for me. It's going to be different for everybody, so you want to test it out to see where you get the most bouncing going on. Once you figure this out, you get you a piece of electrical tape. It's fairly cheap to get. And what we're going to do is we're going to wrap the area that our fingers got the most bounce on. So that way our thumb and index finger always know where to find it. That's going to be the most bounce that I can get on my stick right there. And do that with your other stick. Again, we want the most bounce. And I'm not pushing on the drumstick or anything. I'm just letting the stick do its own thing. Now, if I move up, of course, almost no bounce. We move too far down, it's like an anchor. So we want to be right in the sweet spot. Like I said, I've already marked my stick exactly where it needs to be every single time. I went ahead and wrapped both of my sticks now with the tape. So now, every time I want to play, I know exactly where to put my thumb and my index finger. So that way now when I play, there's no question, hey, is it going to bounce? I know exactly where I need it to be every single time. Okay, so when we go to grip the stick here, we want to hold it like a handlebar on a bicycle. Your fingers are going to be loose. Again, your index finger and your thumb are going to be gripping that newly marked tape area. And when we go to strike the drum, we want to use our wrist. The fingers control the stick, and the wrist is where you get your power. Let me know if you have any questions in the comments below.